I was worried you blowed my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh, no, no. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a bunch of cleaning. I'm deep cleaning the dining room, decluttering and organizing the boys' clothes, just a little bit of everything. Definitely with being 22 weeks pregnant, I've been trying to cut my big projects up a little bit more instead of tackling everything in one day. I try and pick an area pretty much a week to tackle. So this week I really wanted to go over the dining room really well, and I've needed to go through the boys' clothes for I don't know, at least a month, and been avoiding it just because it's so tedious, but I got it done. So if you guys are ready for some awesome cleaning motivation, make sure you stay tuned. We are starting in the dining room just because at this time, everyone was still in bed, the boys were still sleeping, Bobby was still sleeping, and I really took advantage of it to get this downstairs nice and clean, or at least get as much done before they got up.
The way you make it make glitter, you drink me like liquor, keep painting the picture, alright. No, I don't care much for people like them. Oh, no, no. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky, oh. It's the way you make me feel so good.
Alright, so you guys have been blowing up my messages about what products I'm using, and I know I'm the worst at letting you guys know. So I'm going to really try and focus on letting you guys know all the products I use in this video. On my wood, I use the Method Wood for Good. I absolutely love this wood cleaner. The way it makes the wood look, the way it smells, everything about it is just amazing. Also, I get questions about these cloths all the time. I actually buy these at Home Depot in the automotive detailing section. They're super strong and sturdy and just work really, really well. And I use so many different cloths that I like buying the big bulk. And I literally just have orange and yellow. So I do change them out. You just don't usually notice because they're all the same color. This duster is actually from the Grove Collaborative site as well. I like this because it's reusable and washable, so less waste. And it just, I don't know, it works really, really well. I have a couple different attachments. That way, if one is getting washed, I still have the other one to go over. And with having the dogs, it is definitely a good thing to have a duster that just is always accessible. Also, yes, I know you should start top to bottom, but this is real life. I didn't notice the light fixture was so dusty until after I cleaned the table, so I had to go back and re-clean that. And then just going over and touching up the doors, the trim, and everything. I'm just using a magic eraser. This thing is bomb when it comes to cleaning doorways and areas. So just handy dandy magic eraser works really well at getting rid of any fingerprints or chocolate milk that splattered or anything. This is the dining room, so you never know what's on these doors and trims in this room.
We've been here too long. I can't breathe, I can't take it slow. We're far away from home, but I can't wait to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Oh, nah, nah. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin. Cause every time we leave, I'm longing back to the place where the lights go down. Just you and I leaving out the rest. Oh, so that I need is you in my bed. Give me a sign, more than in your head. Lonely together at its best. Oh, let me know now. Let me know now, now, now. Give me a sign. Let me know now.
So if you've been with my channel for a while, I've definitely mentioned this product a lot. It's the world's best window cleaner. I get it from Walmart. This thing is literally the best window cleaner I have ever found. And I have tried a lot, and I absolutely love this stuff. So if you're looking for a really good window cleaner, these doors are always dirty between the kids and especially the dogs. The outside, if they want to get in, they'll paw at the door or lick the door or something. So there's always fingerprints and dog prints all over it. And this window cleaner is amazing. Like I said, I just get this from Walmart, but definitely try it. It is a complete game changer.
Give me a sign of an enjoy. Throw me together at its best. Let me know now. Let me know now. Give me a sign. Let me know now. Let me know now. Let me know now. Give me a sign. Let me know now. Let me know now. To be here and to get you under my skin and right back to where we've been. Give me a sign and tell me when to begin.
I also wanted to just stop and do a quick introduction because I often forget that I should do these every once in a while for all you new people watching. So if you are new here and I have not introduced myself to you, my name is Cambria. I'm a mom to 2 small boys, Xander, who is 7, and Bjorn is 4. And I'm also currently 22 weeks pregnant with a little girl. I have 2 very large hairy fur babies as well. Pretty much in this video, you've only seen Bailey, our Saint Bernard, who is 9 months old and just hit 100 pounds. So yes, he's still a baby, but he is a big baby. And then we also have Drake, our Siberian Husky, who is going to be 11 years this year. Wow, 11 years old. He's getting old. But yeah, he's our Siberian Husky. He hasn't really been around in this video much. Usually because if Daddy's still sleeping, he's still sleeping upstairs with Daddy. So Bailey is by my side, but not Drake right now. I am also married to my husband, Bobby. We have been together for 11 years, almost going on 10 years of marriage this July. And he is a National Guard member, so I am a military wife. We actually just came off last year of a year-long deployment. So yeah, we do a lot on this channel. So if you are new, like I said, welcome. If you love cleaning motivation, I'm your girl. And introduce yourself in the comments below because I love getting to know all of you guys. I try and keep up with all my comments. I'll be honest, I can't always get to all of them, but I read them all and I love, love, love hearing from you. If you want to get a little bit more to know me, check out my Instagram. I'm a lot more active over there and I share more personal and just up-to-date family stuff going on. So definitely check me out on Instagram if you want to get closer.
You're leaving town, everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost, cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light.
So by this time I was done with the family room and the dining room and the boys had woken up. So I fed them breakfast and got them settled in and I moved into their room. I just wanted to literally take everything out and go through them, get rid of, they have a lot of clothes, which pretty much is all hand-me-downs or gifts. But I still try and keep it condensed because otherwise, let's be honest, it just gets overwhelming come laundry if they have so many pairs of clothes. So honestly, even after I condensed it, it's still a lot, but I was happy getting it about one big black garbage bag worth of clothes out of their room. The other thing is, though, Xander, I've always said, is like my little quarterback. He's tall, skinny. I've always bought him skinny jeans and stuff so that his pants wouldn't fall off his butt. And then Bjorn is totally my linebacker, and he's getting really close to not being able to even have his brother's hand-me-downs because he is just a solid kid. So I was really going through these with him being only 4. All his clothes are size 6, and when it comes to shirts, he wears the same as his brother. So going through all of these, it's definitely a lot harder when they wear clothing that are so close in size to know whose is who. So I'm literally having to look at pretty much every single tag. But then to put them away, this is my favorite way to fold kid clothes because you can see everything and really decide what you want to keep. As you can see, super simple. These are the shorts. I just fold them in half and then in half again, and they stand straight up. That way when I open the drawer, I can see everything, and you're not worrying about the stuff on the bottom never getting worn because you never see it. So this really doesn't take that much more time, but makes life so much easier. So highly recommend, if you haven't done this to your kids' clothes, try it out. Decluttering's easier this way. Making sure they have matching outfits are easier this way. It's also easier for them to go in their room and pick what they want to wear themselves and give them more independence. So this was probably the most tedious portion, is going through all the kids' socks. I want to get rid of any socks with holes in them, anything that didn't have matches. I made sure to do this on a day that I had all the clothes washed. Like, I literally was planning, okay, I'm going to do this tomorrow, so I want to make sure everything is washed and I have nothing missing. So we went through one sock at a time, finding all the matches, and then anything, like I said, holes, no matches, we got rid of. Make life so much easier. The kids can just go in, grab the socks. Obviously this won't last forever, but I am happy that it is done. There was socks in there, honestly, that don't even fit the kids, but I hadn't gone thoroughly through them, so this just felt really good to get all of these in order and ready to go. And then after this, I just went through their shirts. For the most part, I wasn't worried about sizing on shirts. Like I said, when it comes to shirts, the boys were the same size, so I was just trying to narrow it down. They have a lot of shirts, and like I said, a lot of these are hand-me-downs or gifts and stuff like that, but I still wanted to just go through, and the stuff they weren't wearing, get rid of. It's very hard, I think, with kids' clothes, especially as parents, because we kind of hold on to memories and stuff even more than them. but it was definitely felt good to get rid of as much as possible, just to ease up their closet as much as possible, because this is a lot. I won't deny that they have a crazy amount of tops to choose from, between long sleeve, short sleeve, sweaters, zip up hoodies, things like that. It's a lot.
My every need to put in the time. Through trying to tell you what to do, how to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it, cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy, so don't be lazy. Just give it to me, cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love.
And then after that, it was on to making lunch and then finishing up the downstairs. I wanted to go through pretty much the kitchen and get the kitchen completely done. I also really needed to mop the floors because the floors had not been done in a couple of days, and we were dealing with some rain, so we just had muddy puppy prints all over the house. But on days like that, honestly, I don't even worry about mopping because it would literally last for about 30 seconds and then be done. So on this day, since it was a nicer day, I wanted to get the floors mopped because I was just over all the footprints all over the place.
It won't be easy, so don't be lazy. Just give it to me, cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love.
So for the most part, I was just using dish soap. However, this pan was a little bit harder to get clean, so I used some Barkeeper's Friend. It's become my new favorite thing to clean with when I have tough messes, but it worked so well. We had this pan the other night from roasting a pork shoulder, and it had stuff built up on it. So if you have pans that are really being difficult on you, definitely recommend trying out the Barkeeper's Friend.
I don't wanna go back to who I used to be. So if you ever leave me, promise you won't let me down. Promise you won't let me. Promise you won't let me.
So for the most part, when it comes to my counters, I just use a multi-purpose spray. I will every once in a while use a granite cleaner with a sealer in it, like a 3-in-1 granite clean and seal product. But 90% of the time, I just use an all-purpose spray if it's Mrs. Meyer's or Caldrea, pretty much whatever I'm in the mood for. I have a couple just because I like the different smells of cleaning products. And then on my stove, I use the Method Degreaser. It is amazing. And I just literally spray it on there real quick. It sits for a couple seconds and wipe it off. And for the most part, it always gets everything. Unless I made something the night before that, I don't know, like spaghetti. Spaghetti likes to get all over the place. This stuff works really well. And I usually don't have to do much scrubbing at all.
Promise you won't let me drown. Let me drown. No. Met you at a time when I was so low. Went from just talking to taking you home. I don't wanna go back to who I it's like no one else even really scratches the surface. 'Cause nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is...
Now, I don't always use this in my sink when I clean it out. Usually I just use dish soap, but today I was using the Barkeeper's Friend because I had dishes in the sink from the night prior. That also meant there was food particles from the night prior. This just works really well to get off any tough areas. So I wanted to use this. It also is really nice if you have a sink that is older, say you move into a newer place or just haven't figured out exactly how to keep a clean sink. This works to really just get rid of everything. So I highly recommend Barkeeper's Friend if you're looking to do a good, thorough, deep clean on your sink. It cleans it really well. It leaves it with a nice shine. My biggest secret to a shiny sink, most people think you have to like polish it. Just dry it out. Once you're done cleaning it, take a dry rag, dry it out, and your sink will shine because you won't have to worry about any watermarks or anything.
I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my hideaway. I give up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. I gave up all of my little addictions, but I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. And I'm looking for your attention. Looking for your attention. Looking for your attention. Oh yeah. I'm looking for your attention.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind.
Oh, I realized I did not talk about my vacuum from earlier. So I have a couple different vacuums. I have said multiple times I'm a vacuum hoarder. However, I do have specific purposes for each vacuum. On the downstairs, I have the Shark Duo. I love this because it has a duster brush in front. So it leaves your floors shiny and clean and gets a lot of the stuff off your hard floors that a regular vacuum will just kind of throw away or not really get all the dust. So I love my Shark Duo if you have a lot of hard floors. And then I have a robot vacuum that I use daily just to keep up with dog hair. And my Quantum X I use on my carpeting because it has just a much better airflow and suction purpose. And then with Mopping My Floors, I'm a very, very basic when it comes to floor cleaners. I love my spin mop, but all I use is hot water and vinegar, and I put either dish soap or essential oils in the water just for the smell. But I keep it really, really basic, and this works on laminate, on tile, on hardwood floors, whatever you have. Vinegar, hot water, and a little bit of dish soap, and it will leave it beautiful. And these little socks I get asked about a lot also. I got these off of Amazon. They are mop socks. It's just nice because, let's be honest, we sometimes have to walk over the wet floors to get somewhere or just for whatever reason, and this makes it so you're not leaving all those little footprints because it is a microfiber sock. So I love, love, love my mop socks. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, leave me a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Also, if you are new here, I hope you would consider subscribing and joining me and my family here on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. It just keeps you up to date with any new content I have coming out. But if this was not enough cleaning motivation for you guys, I have a couple videos here on the side. Check those out as well. And I will see you next time. Bye.